Howdy, folks, and welcome to Ed's Whiskey and Guitars, the day after Christmas edition. I got a couple of fun little items to show you. Our whiskey today, I'm gonna have to step forward because I'm using my Zoom camera, and this label's really hard to see. We are drinking Tullibardine Artisan Single Malt Scotch. There you go. Company started out in 1488 making beer. Then they started making whiskey in 1900, and they went under in 1999, I think it was, or 90. And a company bought them up and put them back in business, and they're making good quality Scotch again. Tastes real nice. It's got kind of a caramely taste to it. Really finishes off nice, especially if you put a little splash of water in it. I hope everyone had a great Christmas. I'll put this near me. Like I said, I got a couple things to show you. Here's one right here. Now, if you're going to ask me what the model number of this is, all I can tell you is it's so long I can't remember it. But this is a nice little Gretsch resonator guitar. This one comes, retail is about $1,000. I got it at a nice price. I got it for about $669 or somewhere around in there, somewhere close to that, $650. I've seen them retailing out around $800. It plays nice. It has a V-shaped neck. I don't know if you can see that V in there. It has a V-shaped neck, banjo tailpiece. Comes with a Fishman Nashville resonator pickup, which if you're going to run it through a PA, you're definitely going to want to use a direct box or a preamp. I use my Fishman Tonewood and run it through that, but here I've got it running to my little Yamaha practice amp for right now, which does have a little kind of a preamp setup in it. So it kicks it out, but on its own in a PA, it's pretty quiet. Plays real nice. You want to just strum her? She's a good strummer. I'm going to do just a little slide with her because my slide work isn't that great. I haven't been doing it a lot in the last few years, but I'm planning to get better at it, so please forgive my attempts here, but she slides pretty nice. Now that's with it plugged in. I'm going to turn off the amp for a second and show it to you unplugged. And there she is. Pretty nice sounding strummer. But like I said, for what I paid for this, I really like this little fellow. Heavier than hell, metal body of course. Don't ask me what the neck's made out of. I don't know. It's some kind of wood. The tuning keys, well, I'm not knowing. I'm pretty sure these keys are going to go bye-bye somewhere in the near future. but they hold tune pretty well. I do have to say, I just kind of would like to put a nice set of Grover open keys back here. I love the Perloyd headstock thing, bringing it back to that old retro look, which is pretty cool. And for the money, like I said, it plays real nice. So this is the one of them I'm going to show you today. And the other one I'm really geeked about. Again, I have to give me a second here because I got to switch out the transmitter with the other guitar. I'm doing a little wireless. By the way, honestly, the wireless tends to make it sound a little light. With a standard cord into either a PA or an amp, it is a little of a bass. It has a little more bass to it. Well, like I said, I like it. I have a lot of fun with it. It's certainly nice, but I'm going on to this guy because this puppy here I absolutely adore as well. This is a Paul Reed Smith Silver Sky SE. I don't know how you build a guitar like this for this kind of money. I really don't. And I've seen a few examples of this from other people. Dan Electro does a great job at a low price point. Epiphone. They've just changed the game in a way inexpensive guitars are made. And I think they pushed other builders like Paul Reed Smith to provide decent guitars at a low price point. Granted, it's an import. It's got maple neck, 3 nice single coil pickups, just a standard Stratty kind of bridge here, 5-position selector. We'll go through those. Let me get this plugged in here. I have noticed that these particular pickups sound great clean, and if you put a little dirt on them, they sound real nice. If you overdrive them hard, they just don't have what it takes to sound like that. But for clean and lightly driven, the bluesy sound, this sucker's great. And as far as clean tones, oh my God, it's wonderful. And that's why I got it. I couldn't afford anything more expensive, unfortunately. And not unfortunately, because like I said, I'm happy with this. This came in for about $6.50. I got a nice deal on it. They retail at $8 something, and I've seen them right around $6.80 and around in that area. It's got the bird inlay, and the tones are just great. Now that's the neck pickup. That was the neck pickup. This is I'm thinking it's the middle and the neck. Don't quote me, I'm not 100% sure. But I'm fairly sure. And here's the neck pickup. Neck and middle pickup, excuse me. And one of my personal favorites, the middle pickup, which is just the middle pickup. do believe this is neck and bridge. And of course, the bridge pickup. You can get that nice surfy twang. It's also good. You know, for that little funky stuff. Well, now what we're going to do is I'm going to put her into what's called the British mode, because I've tried her in the metal mode, not that great. But in this kind of AC30 distorted mode, which is, hang on, this is pretty good stuff. I got to have another step. Oh, that's all gone. That's my limit too. Anywho, I'm going to put her in this thing they call British, whatever it is. I love, by the way, oh, let's turn it down too, because it's way too loud. We'll start at the neck pickup. Well, that's the bridge pickup. Here's the, I'm assuming, like I said before, it's probably the middle end of bridge. Or the back, the middle and the bridge. Yeah, middle and the bridge. Forgive me. But here's this. Here's the middle position, which sounds great. To the, I'm assuming, bridge, or not bridge, neck and middle pickup. Sounds pretty good. And there, of course, is the neck pickup. Nice sustain, doesn't it? this one here, the neck pickup clean. But anyhow, for the money, comfortable. This thing got shipped from Georgia. I opened up the box, got it out. Well, the shop there didn't do much of a good job of taking care of their instruments because it was dried out like a bone. The neck and the fretboard felt like bone, old dried out dusty bone. I cleaned that up, and the strings were horrendous. I don't know how good Paul Reed Smith strings really are. But what I had on here were so corroded that it was pathetic. So I ripped them off, put on some NYTs by D'Addario, and I cleaned her up first, and she has just been phenomenal to play. So anyhow, I can recommend both the guitars. This big lunkin thing, if I can get it out of the stand, hell, I'll just pick up the whole stand. My Guild Biscuit, it's got a guitar, guys. If there's any manufacturers out there, because I'm sure nobody's going to look at this video from any guitar companies, but for God's sake, get rid of the long model numbers. Give it a name or a very short model number. That's hard to remember. But anywho, I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you all have an amazing New Year. Thanks again if you watch this, if you grace my humble page and look at this. I'm going to be so happy. Please leave a comment. Even if it's a negative one, it's okay. You can tell me I suck. I don't mind. But again, Merry Christmas. Very Happy New Year. And I will talk to you again soon. In fact, probably later in this week, because I have some rhythm instruments my wife bought me for Christmas that I got to just share with you because they are so cool. And also some other pedals and assorted junk that I picked up in the last month or so to show you. But anyway, thank you. Good night, folks.